Right. Ah, there we go. Don't mind me. Just had to plug something in. So, don't mind me. Right, let's get this adjusted. Yeah, everything's going. Alright, just let me know when you can see me. Can you guys see me alright? Alright. Okay. There we are. Excellent. So, we're getting ourselves ingratiated, and welcome everyone. Hope you're all having a very good... Don't know why I've got these on. Okay. Good evening, everyone. And just welcome to this impromptu Dragon Ball Hangout Q&A. And yeah, I just thought I'd do one of these. I haven't had one for a while. So, basically, yeah, we're doing one of these things. Now, for those of you who might not be aware of what I do with these Hangouts, is that I'm just here to talk about Dragon Ball, my videos, this channel. Yeah, so we're just here to hang out. Also, just one little thing, if you can just shoot questions at me. You can, but, oh, volume's low. All right, thank you very much. I'll just change that right now. So, yeah, okay, that should do it. Might just tweak that down a little bit more. But, yeah, so here's the deal. You can shoot me questions about Dragon Ball or my channel or all that, but if you definitely want to make sure that your question is guaranteed to be read, because, you know, this chat is going by super fast, then you can leave a super chat, or you can donate to bit.ly/PartyPatrol, and I will pick it up on my little handy dandy screen right here, and yeah, you'll be guaranteed to have your question answered. And yeah, so that's just the rules. Well, not rules, but that's just how it goes. So yeah, so leave a super chat or bit.ly/PartyPatrol to have your question guaranteed to be answered. But yeah, hope everyone's having a very good evening. Yeah, so yeah, I can see Hardcore Zombie Player. Where is Dragon Ball Online? Yeah, I'm just going to wait for a little bit of time just to kind of let the bugs kind of fall that bit. Just giving it a little bit of a breather, really, because I think I was just kind of crowding it with too many too often. But don't worry, I'm hoping to get it back. 8-Bit Savage, Minecraft and Crash. Oh my god, oh gosh, you've thrown up 3 times today. Oh god, well, hope you get well soon, dude. Just take it easy, drink plenty of water. Burnt toast. Burnt toast always is good to settle a stomach. Something to do with the, something to do with just the fact that charcoal. Charcoal's good at settling a stomach. That's what my mum taught me. It worked for me. That and I just like toast. Buttered toast. Cool. Abdullah Khan. Thanks very much for the donation, sir. His question is, what are your thoughts on James Masters as Zamasu? Nothing is confirmed yet, but it is obvious after Clifford Chopin referenced in his Twitter that he has never seen a casting so awesome since Asami in Korra. This voice is like James's Lex Luthor. I have heard bits of it, and it's very inconsistent. I'm not gonna lie, because I did hear from Sabbath, because I tried to ask him, and I'm not gonna lie, if I was in Dallas right now, I'd have auditioned for it. But, meh, to be honest, I'd have been too tempted to say in the booth Ningen all the time. But honestly, if I were to do Zamasu, I would pretty much just play them like this. Oh, you filthy mortals, you have no idea of the concept of being a powerful god. You have no idea. Yes. So, pretty much just something like that. But, yeah, sounds decent. Can understand why Sabbath was so giddy to have this, because he kept going, hey guys, I got this really cool guy. So he's working together to try. I mean, James Masters felt so bad for Dragon Ball Evolution. He wanted to try and make amends, and now he's in the super dub. Oh well. Yeah. I've heard it. I think it needs work. I think he'll bed in by the time he gets into the super thing. Layman. Oh hey Layman. Thanks very much. Any hints for future live streams? Well, honestly, these these little hangouts have been actually quite straightforward. I've not had to worry about, like, making sure people are, entertained or bored or anything like that. People are just here to chill out. And I think this is a bit more direct. But yeah. Oh, wow, he's just suddenly sucked, Oh, okay. Seamus Shorma McElhill? That's a Gaelic name. No, Celtic. Keep sometimes getting Celtic and Gaelic wrong. My bad. Wow, 007 Supernova. Thank you very much, sir. Hey, what do you think about the idea of 18 being taken out as the first person in the tournament, leading up to a team up between 17 and Krillin? Well, as much as that would be kind of interesting, I feel that would be kind of unfair, because I feel like it's really going to be more like 18 and Krillin teaming up, getting the K-18 type stuff. So, honestly, I just feel that it would be a little bit of a buzzkill if you just suddenly offed 18 right on the first bounce. But honestly, anything could happen in this, so I'm always good for just seeing more stuff happen, especially in that. Let's see. DBZ Gamer, please shout me out. There you go. So, yo. Okay. Dragon Kid 100. Who is your favorite DBZ character? Mine is Kid Trunks. Good choice. My favorite character who isn't Goku is Whis. I absolutely adore Whis. He is really, really excellent. I just love his character. I love how assured he is and how chill he is. It's nuts. It's really, really interesting. I really like it. But Whis is definitely one of my favorite characters who isn't Goku. Unity Central, quick discussion. If you were in Goku's position throughout the story of DBZ, what would you change or keep the same? Oh, probably. Oof. I don't know, actually. I probably would have just been a bit more, like, tactful to people. I'd have probably just been a bit less, selfish, or a bit less flippant. Just a bit more responsible. More responsibility, I'd say. Okay. David Teller, can you upload Kemp for a bridge to team4star.com? Please answer. Well, I'm afraid that Kemp for a bridge, first off, is really old. It really needs a lot of work done to it, if at all. But it's not a Team 4-star product. So unfortunately, it's going to have to stay in the ether. No matter how many times I try and upload it on YouTube, the first episode always gets flagged. So unfortunately, not much I can do. Hey Andrea, thanks for the super chat. By the way, for those of you who have just joined here, if you want to make sure that your question is guaranteed to be answered by me, then feel free to leave a super chat. Doesn't matter what the amount is. I'll definitely answer it. Or you can donate to bit.ly/patrol, and I'll pick it up. So yeah, just a friendly reminder. Oh wow, we got 400 people in the chat. Hey, how's it going, everyone? Oh my, the sexy ape was being quite forward right there. Blue Dragon X, you like doing what you do, like doing vids? Well, yeah, I do. I like making these. It kind of makes me think. Kind of makes me just write in a way which is very interesting. It just pushes my development in terms of writing in a crisis and making sure I write something good and detailed and also interesting. So tomorrow's video, tomorrow's video is really, really good. I'm really looking forward to it. And do you guys want to know what it is? Yeah, since you guys showed up, not the other people, they can wait until tomorrow. But do you want to know what it is? Also, super cool Nata, notice you. Okay. Just wait. Oh, you know what? I'm going to tell you anyway. Basically, tomorrow, I am going to be talking about Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose. So, Super Saiyan Rose. I'm explaining what that is. And I've actually managed to find some really interesting ideas of why Rose is what it is. as in it's a lot to do with flowers and their hidden meanings in terms of their color, as well as kind of other things. So yeah, it's definitely a lot. And also, Andrea, thanks very much again. Yeah, I'm really interested. So I'm really excited to show this. So honestly, I wanted to actually release it today, but unfortunately, I just thought, well, no, because I adjusted my schedule. You might have noticed the Dragon Ball conversations. I'm just putting on hold for the moment because there's going to be a lot more stuff coming from Team 4-Star. So I want to make sure that I'm doing a schedule which is actually manageable with Team 4-Star stuff. Yeah. So Chris Gonzalez, do I have a dream favorite car? I do. It's a Jaguar F-Type or a Honda S2000. I am the big G. Yo. Actually, Chris Gonzalez, if you look through on my channel, there is a video where I actually drive fast cars. Yeah, I got that from my girlfriend for one Christmas. Well, the last Christmas. We actually did it in August. Took a while, but yeah. Right, let's see. Pamela McClin, do you think Oob is going to Super? In terms of Super, I don't think we'll see him in Super unless they do a time skip past the end of Z. If they do that, then we will. Because at the moment, I think they're just basically foreshadowing to the end of Z. They're just kind of mentioning that Oob exists, so he's not as much of a surprise. Yeah. So let's just see. LD Games says, who is my favorite god of destruction? My favorite god of destruction is oof. I think it would actually have to be Vermood, because Vermood is actually a pretty mellow god of destruction. He's actually really good at his job. He doesn't seem to he seems to actually be quite humble. Because out of all of them, he's actually one of the good ones. So I'd have to say it's Vermood. Okay. Vikram Rajan, do you think the Grand Priest is evil or has a sinister motive? You know what? I actually think he does. I actually think that the Grand Priest is going to do some major power play because he's probably sick and tired of the Zenos, you know, just ruling the roost and being so carefree. Because there's a lot of suspicion that I feel that it's just going to be one of those things where what's the word? Oh, God, I lost my train of thought. Oh, no, I lost my train of thought. Sorry about that. Yeah, it'll come back to me. X Tyler Z, do I have any pets? I used to have, you know, quite a few pets. Well, you know, 3 cats, but they've all since departed, if I'm honest. But it's a shame, really. Our last one only had 3 legs, called a Lady Hoppleton. So, yeah, obviously. Yeah. I really do miss her. Miss her a lot. But hey, yeah, it's not going to be the last time I have cats. Nega Bardock, thanks very much for your donation, man. Hey, Masako, I really want to know, what do you think of Black's splendid new British accent? How do you feel about your favourite character being on One of Us, British? Hope you're doing well. Ah, yes, the Goku Black British accent. I personally believe, although I don't personally believe, that the Mr. Schemmel probably heard about the video and came up with something quite posh for Goku Black. Because Goku Black doing it like this was probably really hard to maintain. But yes, doing the Goku Blacking, making Goku's power entirely my own. What? Yeah. I get why, but it's weird. Like, just either you have it the same, you keep it the same of what you did, or, well, you just keep it the same what you did, or revert the Goku Black original voice to what you done for Rose. Otherwise, it's like, I didn't think that Super Saiyans changed your voice that much. I mean, yeah, Super Saiyan 3 deepened Goku's voice, but not by much. Made it more serious and badass, but, you know, but black? That was weird. Yeah. Draco the Great, how does the stream work? Well, if you want to leave a question and be guaranteed for me to pick it up, then you can leave a super chat, which you could just check the $sign at the bottom of the chat window, or you can go to bit.ly/Parter and I'll pick that up as well. So, yeah. Okay. And Neko Links, thanks very much, sir or ma'am. Do you watch Dragon Ball Super Dub every week? If so, are you excited for this Saturday when Whis will be eating a lot with Bulma? I love his voice. Ah, yes, I love Ian Sinclair's Whis voice as well. But I actually don't watch the Super Dub. I'm actually going to wait for it until it comes out on Blu-ray. Then when it does come out on Blu-ray, I'm going to buy it. And then I'm going to watch it. I'll marathon it. So, I'm just going to wait. And besides, if I wanted to watch the dub, I'd have to do it illegally. So I don't really want to do that. Yeah, hope that answers your question. Lennon Taggart, thank you very much, sir. What if Vegeta died in Battle of Gods and Gohan died? Okay, right. So if Vegeta died in Battle of Gods, then he probably wouldn't have become Super Saiyan Blue. So if Beerus had just flat out killed him, then we probably wouldn't have had Super Saiyan Blue. At least Super Saiyan. Well, we might not have had Super Saiyan God at all, because you need all those Saiyans to do the ritual. You wouldn't have Vegeta there. So yeah, you'd be a bit stuck. So yeah, I think Beerus would have destroyed the planet. Gohan died. Again, you wouldn't have had enough Saiyan. Yeah, people were Saiyan blood, and therefore you'd have been screwed. Yeah, so just I think the long and the short of it is, Goku wouldn't have made Super Saiyan God. This kid, that's okay. If you don't want to use it for Super Chat, you can just leave a PayPal donation following that link there. Oh, Lenny. Cool. Thanks, dude. Oh, hey, Mr. Lenny. And, yeah, he just says, hiya, Masako. Yo. What's up? Robert Childress. There you go. You're noticed. Hello, sir. Mr. Hasabunga. Do you prefer Future Trunks' blue or purple hair better? The purple hair fits more, I think. I've gotten used to the blue hair. But I just feel, I don't know. I just feel that the blue hair, I think they were trying to make things a little more consistent, but I don't think it's worked. I feel like it's a little bit iffy. Yeah. But I don't mind the blue hair, if I'm honest. I mean, the purple hair is, you know, what I grew up with, so I'm a bit more attached to that, if I'm honest. Do you think, Supernova, thank you very much, sir. Do you think Gohan will ascend to God level? Probably not. Probably not yet. I think eventually he might, because he's not had God training other than becoming Ultimate Gohan. So he kind of had God training, but not the same kind that Goku and Vegeta had, and maybe Trunks had like years ago while he was training with the Supreme Kai. Don't know. So I would say probably Super Saiyan Blue, not yet. Do not, no question, just happy to give what I can. Well, thank you, Do not, much obliged. Let's see. Kirito X asks, are you going to voice Goten? Probably not for DBZA, so I don't imagine that I will be, unfortunately. I think that will be going to someone else. If it were up to me, I would honestly adore for Kimlin or Hinilmic, to the voice of Chi-Chi, to voice Goten, and therefore Megami33 would voice Kid Trunks. So that means you had the mothers of the children playing the children. I thought that would be pretty neat just to have that. But yeah, so let's say this Muffin Button, and Great Saxtonian. Thank you very much, sir. I realized recently that your Goku doesn't laugh like he does in the dub. Any particular reason you decided not to emulate the Goku laugh that we know so well in the dub? Oh, do you mean the... I think that's what, because Schemmel goes, oh, sorry, Beerus. I really don't know what I was talking about there. No, Sean Schemmel's pretty much just like this. I'm not gonna let you do that, Frieza. It's all over right now. I'm Superman. Rah. That's the kind of, you know. So, yeah, he kind of does the goofy laugh, so it's just the... yeah, but... my Goku's just like... it's a bit more open. So, I never really thought about it, if I'm honest. Yeah, good question, though. Nega Bardock, thank you, sir. Sorry to interrupt the stream again. No, that's alright. But I have a burning question. If for every Supreme Kai there is a MasakoX, the God of Destruction, does that mean the Supreme Kai of Time has a God of Destruction? God of Destruction of Time, if you will. I don't think so. I think the way that it works is that it's probably something to do with creation and destruction. So the Supreme Kai is a god of creation, and the MasakoX is a god of destruction. Creation and destruction go hand in hand. Whereas time, maybe... Ooh, Mother Nature and Father Time. Maybe there is a Supreme Kai of Nature. Maybe it's that. Could be. I don't know. I'm not Toriyama. I'm not Toyotaro, so I have no idea what it could be. Be interesting to find out, though, one of these days. Okay. Alright, let's just check that. Alright, cool. Vork88. Have you ever screamed so much you almost fainted as Goku? In terms of fainting, I have come close. When I've been practicing for Gohan, the Super Saiyan 2 scream, because the thing about that, it's a long one, and it needs to be maintained, because you could just belt it out, and then you'll just like you'll start wavering, it'll start quivering, and then it doesn't really sound that threatening. So you kind of need to just go, ah! That team. I had to do whisper screams because it's like 11 o'clock at night, so unfortunately I can't do it right for you right now. And also, I don't want to blow out my microphone. But you kind of just got to... So, instead of a... you can't really do a curve when you're doing like that scream, those big screams. Then you have to just go like straight in. That kind of thing. Jason Gallagher. Hello from the north of Ireland. Hey! Greetings from Northern Ireland. Need to go visit Belfast one of these days. Dondre, do you think Super Saiyan Blue is being overused? Well, you know what? Actually, I think it has been. It doesn't really seem as special as it did before now, which means I think there's going to be at least one more transformation. Yeah, so I think that there's more to come with that one. Mahmoud Ayad, have you visited Morocco? I can't say I have, if I'm honest. The closest I've ever been is to Epcot, Morocco. That's honestly, that's the closest I've been, and I know that's nowhere near close. Vork88, I mean, Sean Schemmel almost fainted from Goku's scream. Yeah, Super Saiyan 4. I mean, he didn't faint. He kind of fell down. Like, he almost passed out, but he got back up again. He just kind of underestimated how much air he was pushing out of his throat. So therefore, he wasn't able to do what you need to. Let's see. Do you think the Kais are based off Japanese religions, Draco the Great? Actually, the Kais are based off... they are based off Eastern religion. They are. And it's based off a myth of gods being born from fruit. So you're plucked from a tree. So the sacred tree is where all Supreme Kais and Shinjin, so sacred people, are born. And golden fruit are the ones that are destined to become Supreme Kais. Which makes me wonder, why haven't there been more Supreme Kais born? So that means you could have a North, South, East, and West Kai again in Universe 7 instead of just one guy. I don't know why. Especially since Majin Buu was sealed away 5 million years ago. You'd think that there would have been at least another few in a few million years. Jamie Curran. Have you ever been to Scotland? I've never been to Scotland yet, but I would like to visit. Santiago Scarpino. Which is my favorite DBZA movie? I'd actually go back and watch the Kulu movie, the first one, so movie 5, quite a lot of the time. But I have to admit, the Broly movie is a lot of fun. That is definitely going to be a lot of fun. But I can't wait until we get to Fusion Reborn in movie 12. That is just going to be so good. I am so looking forward to that. I am ready for that one, definitely. Okay, let's just check something there. Oh, wow, cool. We've still got over 400 people. Nice. Good to see you all out. Yeah, so, once again, you know what to do. Leave a super chat. You want to have your question answered to be guaranteed. bit.ly/Patrol for those of you who are just joining us. Okay. Hailed Space. I've seen your question now. Super Saiyan God Goku's Red Home versus Golden Frieza. Well, honestly, I feel like Golden Frieza would win. Barely. Because I feel that either that or Goku would have to be a lot more strategic. He would have to be a bit more cunning in Super Saiyan God form. And almost like try and figure out that Frieza is just using up all his energy and then just eventually just let him just like tire himself out. So he'd have to be a bit more cunning and a bit more strategic just to win. I think he still could though. Awfully epic, I have noticed you. Shadow El Drago, how different is it voicing Herr Doctor compared to Goku Gohan? Ah yes, the Major pretty much just playing the Major, so playing Herr Doctor. Oh no, it's actually pretty easy. You know, you've just got to talk like this, and then eventually it's just kind of la-di-da-di-da. So it's actually quite different. It's actually a lot of fun. Voicing very happy-go-lucky Germans. It's very a lot of fun. Sorry to anyone who's German here. What do you think of the other branching voices like Bulma Bunny or Golden Frieza? I like Bulma Bunny. She's cool. She's actually a moderator over on my Discord. She's a really cool person. I think she's actually she's really shrewd at what she does. Like, she's got like 34,000 subscribers in like no time. And she knows how to work her audience. Let's just say that. She knows what gets views. And honestly, her accent, she's British by the way. I didn't think that. So, yeah, I'm just thinking, damn, she's got a good accent. Okay. What have we got here? Rage, I have noticed you. Hopefully you won't be so raged. Okay. Cross Coley, there you go. You've been shouted out. Okay, so... Let me just check. Yeah, okay. Do I think Hit will be in the Battle Royale? Well, Colin784512. Yes, he will be. He is actually in the intro. If you look carefully, you can see that Hit's with the Universe 6 crew. So, he will definitely be in the Universe Survival arc. I think it'd be it would be a very bad idea if he wasn't, because Hit was one of the most popular characters in the actual I don't know even. Yeah, so yeah, he was the most popular. Why would you get rid of him? It just doesn't make any sense. Okay. Alyssa Jones, how did I meet the TFS crew? Well, we were all doing our own little abridged series back in the day, and we all were just fans of each other's work. So we just contacted each other, and the rest is history, really. We just got on together. We wanted to like do DBZA, and we just did it. Zone 016, what's your stance on YouTube deleting DBZA? It wasn't YouTube. It was down to bots from Toei. But we got it back. So that's the long or the short of it, really. We got the channel back. Well, we got the videos back, and everything's fine. So, absolutely dandy. Gavin Toner, why don't you stream on Twitch? Well, I do stream on Twitch sometimes, but for these kind of things, I just want to make sure that I don't leave out my YouTube audience, because I don't want to, like, neglect you guys. So I want to make sure that you guys have got something to look forward to as well. Yeah, if I'm going to be playing games then that aren't Dragon Ball related, then I'll stick it over on my Twitch. Andrew Nathaniel, please, in DBZA, which episode do you like? Well, in terms of episodes that I like, I love, I really do love episode 34. So when Goku comes back from Yardrat and he's talking to Trunks, that was a lot of fun. Logan Halliburton, I need an anime recommendation. Mysterious Girlfriend X. Go and watch that. It's probably one of the best slice of life animes I've ever seen. So refreshing. By the way, people asking me what the shirt is. It's a Piccolo and Gohan rendition of Calvin and Hobbes. I got it on TeePublic. So if you go on TeePublic, you can find it around there if you search for it. But yes, it's one of my favorites. It's just so cute. SSGSS Masako Kamehameha, I have noticed you. Tyson Stewart, I have noticed you as well. Jonathan, the Boo Saga for TFS, we haven't got there yet. We're still doing the Cell games. Oh, Krusty loves Spregs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you don't like me. Oh well. What can you do? Okay. Don't worry, Sage Arts. It'll be okay. Everything will be alright. It's okay to be depressed. It's okay to be sad. So, don't worry. Don't worry about things. It'll be alright. Ryan, how did I meet my girlfriend? Ah, well, this was many moons ago. She was looking for a video editor for a project that she was doing, because she was doing artwork at the time. And we got talking. And when it came to asking for payment, I never asked for money. So we ended up dating. So, yeah, it wasn't like for exchange of services or anything like that. Not at all. But it was just like, yeah, I think we arranged something. Then we never actually got around to doing it, because then we just started dating. And that means the rest was just up to that, really. Goldo the Great 137. How long will we do DBA or DBZA? We will do it for as long as we can. Ideally up to the end of Z, and then ideally I'd like to go back to Dragon Ball, do original Dragon Ball. That could be a lot of fun. X Tyler Z. I do have a toaster. It is a Breville. It is very good. It does 4 pieces of toast at a time. Lenny, don't worry. Everything will be alright. You've just got to persevere, put the work in, put a lot of effort into it, and everything will be alright. Fate will reward you. Emerson SSBB, does she know you are Goku? My girlfriend? Yeah, of course she does. In fact, she was the person that suggested I do Goku and A. She's actually come up with a lot of ideas for this channel. And most of them have actually been, good hitters. So, she deserves a bit of credit for that. Mr. Vegito, thanks very much. Moscow, do you think Goku's gonna die? Also noticed me. Well, he's died 3 times. One more couldn't hurt, I suppose. Oh. Patricia Saint, thank you for the sub. Tarek Bosnian, have I ever been to Bosnia? I can't say that I have, if I'm honest. Nothing's taken me to that part of the world yet, but who knows? Who knows? I might end up there. Oh, Jack Leosa. Sorry about that, man. But don't worry. Again, as I say, everything will be alright. Plenty more fish in the sea. Take just some time to focus on you. The Golden Gaming HQ. Am I hyped for episode 89 of Dragon Ball Super? Oh, I can't remember which one that is. I know the next one's got something to do with Gohan and Piccolo. Can't remember what it is for the next one. Unless it's something to do with, oh, yes. Oh, I know what it is, but I'm not going to spoil it. Vayday, have I ever been to France? Would you consider going? I've been to France many times as a child. I learnt French for the longest time, since the age of 4. So, I definitely want to go back to France one of these days. Yeah, brush up on the French. I really kind of need to do that. Okay, just checking some things. All good? Nice. Jibble Bites, why can't you donate? Well, again, if you want to, you can either just check the $ at the bottom for the super chat, so you can get your message read on the chat thing there, or you can leave your question at bit.ly/partypatrol and everything should be okay. Chris Henry, please settle our bet, Masako. Would it be viable for Piccolo and Gohan to use the Room of Spirit in time to train for the Tournament of Power? And do you expect them to do this? Well, in theory they could. I mean, anyone could use it now because, yeah, there's no time limit anymore. You can be in the Room of Spirit in time for as long as you want now. There's no limitation. You can't, it's not, it used to be 2 years, so you could only be in there for 2 days. But now you can be in there as long as you want. There's no limitations. Good old Dende. So, I don't think they'll do that. I think there'll be some other thing that they'll do. But yeah, I think that's what will happen. Tender42, thank you very much, sir. I've been watching your Pathfinder game, and I was wondering if there were any other character you'd want to be. Ooh. Oh, definitely one of my favorite classes I'd ever want to be is Paladin. Paladins are fun. Because whenever I've been in a... Oh, what's the word? Whenever I was in World of Warcraft, I'd always roll as a Paladin. Because, yeah, if you think about it, I can wear decent armor. I've got a good melee ability. And I can also shoot beams and heal a little bit. So it's kind of like a bit of an all-rounder, Holy Knight. So, definitely. I'd roll probably more as like a Paladin character. I'm not really much for like, you know, pure magic because I need the armor because I'm a bit cat-handed when it comes to these things. I tend to like go in all guns blazing. I'm not really good when it comes to stealth. Alistair Alexander, is it possible for Goku to go Super Saiyan Blue 2 and 3? I don't know yet, so we're just gonna have to wait and see. Yandia, do you think DB Super lacks the drama, tension, and stakes that DBZ had? Our opinions also power hierarchy between characters. Well, I think there's a lot less suspense because it's all down to the time when DB Super is aired in Japan. It's aired on a Sunday morning, whereas DBZ back in the day was aired on a Wednesday evening. So you could be a bit more violent, you could be a bit more suspenseful and dramatic, whereas now it's a bit more kiddie. Like, you're not going to get as much blood. Like, it's not going to be as bad. Characters that would have been vaporized or destroyed, they just fall down unconscious. So there's less consequence and less death. So unless Dragon Ball Super changes its time slot back to an evening time, I don't think you're going to see like anything a bit more tense. I think there's only a limit to what you can do. Geeko is a geek. I have noticed you. Songena or Songina. I hope you have a happy birthday. Hope you have a lot of fun. White little thing? Oh, you mean this? Oh, this is the Lamp Planet ball because I did a video. I did a video feature on a video from Lamp Planet. They made a Goku Spirit Bomb Kamehameha lamp, and it's featured on there, and it's down there at the moment because, you know, once me and my girlfriend move into our new house eventually, I'll have a new studio, so I'll have a new office space, so that'll be decked out. So I'll be looking into doing that and then actually properly hosting it. DBZ King 667. Do you have any tips for you new YouTubers like me? Okay, first of all, for anyone that wanting to get into doing a YouTube channel, Make sure you're playing to your strengths, so stuff that you're passionate about and you know a lot about. Make sure you're doing it because you want to, not because you feel like you're going to be rich, because that takes years, if at all, that you can make this one of your main incomes. Diversify. Make sure you're on multiple platforms and make sure that people know where you are. So, yeah. So, doing all that and just have fun, really. Make sure you're just like not doing anything too controversial, because that's the way YouTube algorithm tends to work these days. I mean, I've noticed a bit of a hit. I've noticed, if I'm being honest, my revenue has dropped by about a third in this whole YouTube adpocalypse. Yeah, so my ad revenue's dropped by a third. It's not dropped by too much, if I'm honest. Like, a lot of people have had it worse, and I feel sorry for them. And I wish them every single success, and I hope that everything just returns back to the way it was. It might not do. I just hope people can adapt, because I don't want to see my YouTubers going away, because I follow so many cool YouTubers. I don't want that to happen. And all I've got to do is just try and adapt my content to make sure I can minimize the damage. I've got my channel manager at Screenwave on the case, but yeah, hopefully everything will be sorted out, everything will be okay. But the main thing is that, you know, I do make sure that, you know, everything's okay, and I do this because I want to do it. I like making these discussion videos. Like tomorrow, I'm not expecting, you know, in terms of revenue, I don't care how much revenue tomorrow's video makes. I want to make sure that it's a good video. I'm looking forward to it. And that's one of the things you guys just understand. Okay. Let's see. MasakoX, Jason Gallagher. Have you ever met any of the voice actors from DBZ or GT? If so, do you have any fun stories? Oh, yes, I do actually. Mr. Sabat, Chris Sabat. So, okay, this is a good story actually. So it all starts in Cambridge a couple of years ago. Mr. Sabat and I are guesting at a convention. He has to go back early because he has to go for a meeting. And he asked me whether my girlfriend and we can actually drop some stuff back on at his hotel room. So, yeah, he gives us this stuff to look after. And then when we're done, we go back to near his hotel because we know where it is, because my girlfriend studied in Cambridge. Then we get a text from Mr. Sabat saying if he could come and rescue us, because he and his cousin, were trapped in a pub. They couldn't get any food. But little did he know that pubs in the UK close at 9 o'clock. So you can't get any food after 9 p.m. in some pubs. So by the time we found him, he was in the corner with a packet of crisps or packet of potato chips and just looking so dejected and sad. He was going, "Can you believe this, man? You know, it's like not even 10 o'clock yet and, you know, can't get food. What's up with that?" I'm like, yeah, that kind of does happen. So we went, oh, I remember. So we found this pub, which was open until 10. They served food until 10. And we remembered where it was, so we walked to it. And luckily, we managed to save Mr. Sabat from going hungry that night. We gave him pizza burgers. So, next time you see Mr. Sabat, ask him about pizza burgers. And tell him I sent you. He'll know. Trust me, he'll know. But that's probably one of the best stories I ever have. It's like one of my favorites. Because like, this guy, I've admired his work since like 2000. Like for nearly 20 years. And then I'm helping him find food in Cambridge. I never thought I'd ever have that happen. It's kind of really humbling in a way. But yeah, definitely a lot of fun. I'm just glad I could help him, really. Pale Samurai, thank you so much. Oh, JMoney182NY. Funny how Chris Sabat dissed your YouTube name in an interview. Dude, come on. He's joking. I know that guy. The one thing you have to understand with Chris Sabat, for anyone who's ever been to a panel or seen a panel of him doing it, he is a massive prankster. He is just, he's a massive troll. And, he did actually, yeah, I know, I saw it. He called me MasakoX, and I have to admit, that was a new one. I've never had anyone call me MasakoX. I'm thinking, I like it. I like it a lot. It's not, and that's not just because I like Mexico. It's just, it's a clever name. He's a clever guy. But yeah, he was joking. I'm absolutely fine. Oh, hey, Carlos Rojas. I was just talking about Mexico. Nice. Andrew Nathaniel, you've now been shouted out. Jonathan Haley, who's your favorite human? You. All of you. Yes, I know it's soppy, but I don't care. Ade Sharma, what do I think of Cartoon Hooligans Goku Power Rangers? I haven't actually watched it, if I'm honest. I never really got around to it, and I think it's been taken down. So I kind of missed the boat on that one. Hellbound. Am I a Red Dwarf fan? Well, does this answer your question? Yeah, I am indeed a Red Dwarf fan. That is the Rimmer salute. Would you like me to make the double Rimmer? Yeah. So, there we go. The Bean Bandit. Planning any cons in the UK soon? Yes, actually. I've got 2 lined up. No, 3. 3 lined up. First off, I'm going to MCM, so Movie Comic Media Expo in London at the end of the month. By the way, if you find me, I will reward you with one of these postcards, which I will gladly sign for free. So, yeah, if you catch me, basically this is me going like, oh, congratulations for finding me. Have a postcard, and I'll sign it for you. Hellbound, what a guy. Yeah, actually, funny story. In fact, on this channel about 7 years ago, there is a video for me, about me, that I entered a Red Dwarf contest to do an impressions one, and you know I'm pretty much doing a Rimmer impression, so up the Ziggy Rort lickety split, so pretty much, yeah, and yeah, I do look a bit like Rimmer because he flares his nostrils up a lot. But I used to listen to the audiobooks of Red Dwarf constantly, and when I was 11, when I got the Red Dwarf tapes on VHS, I would just watch it to sleep. So I knew it inside and out. I still do. And I have to admit, Red Dwarf Series 11 is fantastic. I love it. But yeah, I could pretty much do a decent impression of everyone. Yeah, there's pretty much Lister. Just go, oh, hey. Oh, Lennon. Look what's happened to McCartney. And then Rimmer, of course. You can smirk, Lister, but I believe in the Quaggas. And of course, Crichton. An excellent suggestion, sirs, but with just 2 minor drawbacks. 1, we don't have any power source for the lasers, and 2, we don't have any lasers. Well, I can't hang around here saving your necks all day. I'm gonna just make a start on that ironing. And then, of course, Cat. Only 24 hours? First in the shower room. Wow! And then, of course, Holly. I am Dave T. Smart. I'm sharp. I'm kicking bottom. Pretty much just doing that. So yeah, sorry for anyone who doesn't know exactly what the hell am I going on about. But yeah, I'm just doing Red Dwarf impressions. By the way, okay. So, David Reader. David Reader has college finals next week. Can everyone lend him their energy? So, everybody, give David Reader some energy. I'm giving my energy. Best of luck, dude. College finals are hard. Andrew SSG. What's up, MasakoX? Do you think YouTube will die? No, I don't think YouTube will die. I think it will change. And we've just got to change along with it. Let's see. Let's just see, I think. Got about 5 more minutes, I think. Oh, you guys are cool. Yeah, good on you guys. Jonathan Barber, you got a shout out. Thank you so much for the cool comment. Vegeta plays. Masako, any tips on dating? You just got a girlfriend. Well, congratulations, sir or madam. But first of all, when it comes to girls or boys or anyone in between, depending on your preference, you have to just play it cool and listen. Listening is key. And compromise. So make sure that, you know, the person that you're dating is a person too. So they have to be valued and treated with respect. And also teased sometimes, but that's just a bit of banter. But yeah. Just there's a lot of respect going around. It's not just about sexual gratification. That's not what a relationship is all about. Because eventually, when you get older, and ideally if this person is the person you want to be for the rest of your life with, then you're gonna grow old together. You're not gonna you're gonna lose your good looks, or you're gonna get old. So you need to be sure you're with somebody that you get on with, that you're there because you love their personality and who they are. So it doesn't matter how old they are. It just means that you got someone who will take care of you and support you all the way. So as long as you got that, really, I think you're set. Someone who believes in you, someone who just, looks after you, and you look after them. It's not a one-way street. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say. Kawaii Potato Lord, just to make things a bit less awkward. I love muffins so much. There. So. Hey, Soul Semblance. Hey, Masako, I've been here since school days. In that video, you said it was your third least favorite anime. What was number one? Well, it's now my second least favorite anime. And, my worst anime, it's technically an OVA. It's basically, oh, Jim Giant, by the way. I am 6'3", not 6'7". My brother is 6'7". But yeah, my least favorite anime is Baby Princess 3D Paradise. And it was back in the day when 3D animation was a gimmick. That was really coming into its own. But basically, it's about a guy who moves back in with his biological mother. And apparently, she's smoking hot. But yet she has 19 children. And they're all every single year. So basically, she's been busy every single year. From the age of 19 to newborn. And it's just all complete incest. But they're not blood related, so it's okay. Well, technically not blood related. Well, they're half sisters. Oh. Okay. That just makes it worse. It just makes things awkward because one of the main love interests is 10 years old. And that just makes it really freaky, and I hated it. It was like, why is this a thing? But yeah, so... oh boy. Javier Rodriguez. So, hey Masako, did you know that Superman has a weaknesses of ki? I think it's about or less than magic so much for Death Battle. What do you think of it? Oh, what do I think of it? Well, honestly, 1 second. Yeah. Okay, honey, don't worry. I did catch the question, just so you know. But yeah. Superman is weak against magic, and honestly, I thought Super Saiyan God, it's God, it's divine energy. That's one of the biggest flaws, I think, from the Superman Goku Death Battle, because, yeah, it may be ki in a way, but, it's divine energy. It's not like traditional ki. So you'd think that Super Saiyan God was, a thing. Yeah, it would be ineffective, but apparently not. I'm a bit salty about that. I don't usually get salty about a lot of things, but hey, I've got to be. I'm the Goku guy. I played Goku in that, and I remember when I first got the script for that Death Battle thing, and I saw the outcome, and how Goku just basically got a lobotomy, and I remember my reaction. My reaction was exactly this. I was just like going, "Oh, what?" I was really, I was so hacked off. Like, I was so so miffed. Just straight up that, yeah. But, yeah. Ki, in a way, is a type of magic, but it's obviously not the magic that... It's not the right type of magic to defeat Superman. No. Oh well. Right, okay. I think we've got time for a couple more questions before we call it a night. Alan Gonzalez. Hi, Masako, how are you? I'm good, thank you, by the way. I'd like to say you've been an inspiration for me as a YouTuber and to become a voice actor. Can you give some advice for YouTube? Well, as I said earlier, just play to your strengths, make sure you're doing this for the right reasons, as in you want to do this for fun and you're not doing this for money, and people will find you. People will come to you. Just straight like that. Learn search engine optimization. Make sure you study keywords. I recommend a service called TubeBuddy. That's a Chrome extension, so you connect your YouTube account to it, and it'll help you with tags and all that stuff like that. It'll give you some advice. That's how I started off with. But yeah. Stifler. Why do you call Vegeta Jeets? Well, why not? Because he's Jeets. Simple as that. Okay. So, Damon Jones. Who voices King Kai? That'd be Kaizeneko. Geek Nerd. I'm your favorite. Aw, thanks, buddy. Carlos, greetings from Mexico, MasakoX. There. Cold Cuts. When do you do DB fusions with Parter? I want to do that, but thanks to you guys, I even got a new 3DS for that. But as soon as I found out they made an OS update, you know, all the homebrew stuff that I tried to make work just wouldn't work. So, odds are I'm probably gonna have to pay through the nose to get a hardwire modification eventually. So, yeah, that's gonna be fun. Javier Rodriguez. No, not as magic. It's an individual weakness. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, sorry about that. I am so ignorant when it comes to Superman and all that stuff. But yeah. Otaku Trooper. Do I have a Dragon Ball dream fight? Good night, by the way. Well, thank you, sir. Do I have a Dragon Ball dream fight? I mentioned this in What If Kid Goku Went Super Saiyan Part 2. What I would have loved to see is Tien and Yamcha versus Berta and Jace. I think that would have been so fun. So yeah, I think that'd be one of my dream fights. Alpha Proto. Since Ox King has no male heirs, when he dies, would Goku become the new Ox King? Would that make Gohan or Goten pretty much a future Ox Prince? Are the Son family royalty? Since Goku and Goten have a normal life, would this lead to Goten rule the Ox King? That's a good point, actually. That's actually a really good point. So yeah, Goku could be the next Ox King. Yeah. King of Fire Mountain. That's still a thing. I don't think it is. But yeah. Anyway. Right. So, it's been an hour. I've got to get up tomorrow and get on with some more work. I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in. It's been a pleasure. It's been a delight. And I hope everyone has a really good day. And, you know, good rest of the week. Hope everyone's just having a good one. And, you know, just keep fighting on. Keep being strong. Have a lot of good fun. Be kind to each other, guys. If it's your birthday tomorrow, just happy birthday to you. Or if you're celebrating anything over the weekend, just make sure that you have a good time. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. And I'll probably stream again on Sunday. So I'll probably do another one of these on Sunday. But anyway, until the next one, guys, be sure to just like and just be cool. Anyway, until next time, guys. Catch you later. And have a good night.